Well, it's Follow Up Friday with Frenchie with a special guest. I'm here with Jake from the Saucy Pig, who I don't know if I'm more excited to talk to you or eat your food, but let's be honest, it's probably to eat the food.
I'm not that excited.
I can't wait to feature Jake. I share his information all the time. It's now live for you to get in on the action. So I want to talk specifically about why I'm testing this food specifically. What is on the menu and why?
Well, if you haven't heard, there's a game coming up.
What kind of game?
I believe it's American football. And
we're not in it.
We're not in it, I know.
But that's okay.
That doesn't mean people won't have get-togethers.
That's right.
And won't have parties. So, we will be featuring a Superbowl menu that people can pick. It's got ribs, it's got mac and cheese, it's got wings, it's got slaw, sauce, all kinds of goodies.
I can attest because I cook a ton. I always like to host. I like to cater my own food until I met Jake. And then I'm like, why would I make my own food when he makes it 10 times better? And so I can attest to everything that you've made, from dinners on a weekly basis that he offers that are every Tuesday, or they're delivered every Tuesday. The menu comes out Thursday, Friday, and they're different every week, seasonal. But specifically, I want to just focus on this, and we'll talk more another time about that menu. Sure. The Saucy Pig on Facebook, social media, and we'll put your info on here as well. Yep. But a little bit about your background.
So I've been a chef for over 20 years. I graduated from the Pennsylvania Culinary Institute downtown. That is now defunct. But, and that was me moving to Pittsburgh, and then I kind of bounced around a little bit, never planned on moving back.
Right.
But got married, and here I am. And so this is where I've built my career at.
Yes, so. And I have had Jake cater for personal parties, business parties, and so now I can't stand to sit here and smell this any longer. What am I eating? Because I'm not waiting.
So that is applewood pulled pork, smoked pulled pork. And it was smoked overnight with applewood charcoal that I made myself.
Oh my goodness. Okay. This one I've had before, and no one beats it. Your mac and cheese. What kind of cheese? Or can't you tell that?
Yeah, I use so I use real cream, heavy cream. I use a sharp cheddar, Swiss, a jack cheese, and then I almost use Parmesan as like a salt, just to bring the saltiness.
Out of this world. Okay, I'll have to put that one against mine, but I think I'll lose. And then this one, which I know my boys will go crazy over.
Yep. So we have bought some spare ribs, broke them down into rib tips, and St. Louis style ribs that we
tips.
That we cooked, slow cooked, and
oh my goodness,
and cut up and put a little glaze on there.
Not overly sweet at all. Has a nice smoke flavor to it, but I've never had rib tips, but we're going to be ordering a bunch of these. So I have a birthday party coming up soon, and I'm like, I want this on the menu. Someone's catering. You guys have to check out Jake. I will continue to share his information. Always check my stories. I can't thank you enough for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
I mean, I'll suffer through the rest of this. We'll put Jake's info on there. Check him out for the Super Bowl. Why would you cook your own food when
Don't
it can
put
be
yourself through it?
Yeah, just delivered, and you know it'll be fantastic. You can cater the menu to what they're looking for.
Sure. Yeah. If anybody has any changes, I have a set menu, but always I do custom catering, so I'm used to switching it up and doing whatever you prefer. So. And
custom because he's dealing with me, and I'm very picky. So this is fantastic. Thank you again for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You know I love what I do. I know you will too, and I know you will love the Saucy Pig when you give Jake a call. I'll see you guys next week. Mwah.